Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's Kotlin tutorial, we will be covering Boolean types. So this is one of the simplest and most fundamental data types in programming. Let's dive right in. So in Kotlin, a Boolean type has only two possible values, true or false. So these are used for logical operations and conditional statements. So let's see this through an example, how you can declare a Boolean value. So here I'm going to declare a Boolean variable here, and I'll give it a either a true value or a false value. So let's create one more variable here, and I will give this a false value. So here is Kotlin fun is set to true, and is Java better is set to false. So Boolean values are super handy for decision making in code. So let's see this, how can we perform different operations on the Boolean values. So Boolean types work with logical operators like AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. So let's see them in action. For that, I'm going to create a new variables here. First, we will see how can we use the AND operator for multiple conditions. Okay, I will explain these later. So first, let me create these variables. And I will use the OR operator here. And now let's create a variable with NOT operator. Okay, so this is a NOT operator, this is OR operator, and this is AND operator. So in the first line, true, AND operator, and false will result into false value because both conditions need to be true here. So AND operator is used when we check that both conditions are true or not. So if one of them is false, it will return false value. So in this case, it will return false value. So in the second line, it is checking these two values here. So if one of them is true, it will return us true. So it is not necessary that both values need to be true here. So this not operator basically negate the value. Okay, so this will return us false here because it has negated this value to false, and if I change this to false, it will return me the true value here. So let's print these values here, and first I'm going to print this variable value and then this one and then this one here. So let's see what it prints into console. Okay, as you can see, it has returned the false value here, and here it has returned the true value because one of these is true, so it will return true here, and it has negated the false value into true. And if I give the true value here, it will print the false value. Okay, as you can see, it has changed the value here. So let's see the practical use case of Boolean types. So Boolean values are mostly used in if conditions. So let's see this through an example. How can we use a Boolean type in a conditional statement? So I'm going to remove these two, and I'm going to put a condition that if either one of them is true, then print that Kotlin is fun. Otherwise, print that Kotlin is not much fun, because it gives the true value, so it will print this value into the if conditions, and if it gives me the false value, if the condition is false, it will come into the else case and it will print this value here. So let's run this to see. Okay, as you can see, the condition is true, so it has printed this value here. And that's it for today's quick look at the Boolean types in Kotlin. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tutorials. So see you in the next one.